Module 4 is about finding competitors' backlinks. We're going to learn why finding competitors' backlinks is important, and then we're going to learn the search query string to find these links, and then we'll learn what to do with these results once we find them. Okay, welcome back, and this is now Module 4, and what we're going to go over in this module is how to find your competitors' backlinks using Google. So basically the reason I want to go over this is it's the first place to start. Rather than try to reinvent the wheel, let's go see where your top competitors are getting their backlinks from. And a lot of times there are places that you can also put your link as well. It might be a directory, it might be advertising somewhere. It'll give you a lot of great ideas. As to some of them, you can just go right in and put your link on as well. And once you do this for maybe your top 3 to 5 competitors, it's going to give you a lot of ideas in general. Okay, let's go to Google. Let's just say we're going to use for this example that maybe you're in the photography business, and specifically it's commercial photography. So commercial photographer. Let's go photographer. So we come up, and you see it's going to give me results based on my area. So let's just say that that's exactly what we're looking for. So the first one I see that really in the natural listings, it's Ryan Tobin Photography, and that's his website, ryantobinphotography.com. So let's see, and I'm assuming that because he's ranked up so highly in Google, that he must have some good backlinks. So let's copy this URL. We're going to go back up to Google, and we're going to type in the operator links : and then we're going to put a quote. We're going to paste in this URL. We're going to close it with the quote. So you can see it's going to, all of the sites that have this link on them, this exact link, can be something beyond it, but it has to be those exact words in that order. And you can see there's actually only 237. I'm kind of surprised. I thought there would be more. But you can see it's also included his own site. So that's, oh, I forgot my space in there as well. So 832 results actually. But again, you can see it's also including pages on his own site that have links to other pages within his site. So what I need to do is add this operator in here, minus site : and we're going to put in Ryan Tobin. Just copy it. Copy. Okay. 826 results. So these are all sites that are not on his site, that have links back to his site though. So if we click on them, you can see a lot have, like his one's his LinkedIn profile, another one, another blog on photography is linked back to him. I'm just going to click this just so you can see it. So this is the page that does link back to him. Okay. So as you can see, you can find some really good ideas. This is just the first competitor. But one thing, I'm going to click on some results here that you're going to see come up a lot, and I'm going to show you a way to exclude them. Okay, pages inventory. So this really isn't, a good source of a backlink. This is just they pull information from the site and kind of do analysis. You'll see a lot of these in the results, that they take your site, your information, and kind of put up this little, I guess it's called an audit sort of thing. You're going to see a lot of those, and you really don't want to go through them because they're kind of meaningless for what we're trying to do here. So the way I exclude those is, instead of putting the site, so instead of excluding the site, I want to exclude anything that has RyanTobinPhotography.com in the URL, because you can see a lot of these, they've this page's inventory, it's got that in the URL as well. That's kind of how they specify the page, is by having that as in the URL. So I want to minus in URL as the operator, RyanTobinPhotography.com. And you can see it dumped out like about 100 and some results, and these are a lot more relevant. You're still going to find a few of those type of links, but most of these will be relevant places that you could go in and also try to get your site listed in. Okay, so that's one site. Okay, so let's show one more example here. Let's go down a little farther in the page and take this Callanan photography. We're going to copy this URL. We're going to go up. We're going to do our new search. It's going to be links, and put in a space, quote, paste in the URL. And we are going to remember to minus out in URL, We're going to paste this again. This one you want to remove the www dot, because we want it anywhere in the URL that it says this CallananPhotography.com. We want it to remove it because generally those aren't actual links. Okay. So it's totally up to you if you want to, you feel you're missing out on something by putting this in, because sometimes there are directories that will display your name this way. You can go ahead and leave it in, and you're just going to weed through a few more results that that aren't really relevant to you. But definitely by leaving it in, you'll probably find a few more that you would miss. Okay, so let's just see here this first one. What is this? So there must be a link here on this page here, and maybe this is the person who owns it. I'm not sure how they got their link there, but let's go to the next one down. So this is a top 20. It's basically a directory, it looks like. So yeah, would be a great place if you were a photographer and you wanted another link. You could go here and add your site. Go back down to the next one. It looks like another directory. Yep. So you can add Halifax, Nova Scotia links, Canadian photography directory. Another great spot to put your site if you didn't already know about that one. And let's scroll down a little bit more. This okay, it looks like some type of members association. Another great opportunity for you. So maybe you're not even a member of this organization, and first of all, we would really increase your exposure and credibility by joining this organization, and then also you end up getting a link back to your site, and it looks like it's a fairly high authority site. So you would just go through this list, each page at a time, clicking each one, And the way I do it is, if I'm doing it manually, I just take and copy down the URLs into another file, usually an Excel file or a Notepad file, even, that of places I want to go back and put my link, because it's kind of going to be, if you do this, you're going to get sidetracked, and you're going to be going from research to actually, the mode of going to the site and getting your backlink on the site. It's best, I find, to stay focused on just the research. So get all of the URLs that you want, and then go back and pick away. Maybe you want to do 4 a day, 5 a day, 10 a day, whatever time you have to actually get your link on those sites. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes here to show you how to use the spreadsheet that I have included in the members area. So basically what you're going to do is, after you've done some of your searches, or as you're doing your searches, you're going to copy the title here of the web page and the URL. You could just put in the type of site that it is, whether it's a blog, a directory, a forum, whether it's something you're going for a guest post on. Just something so that you know later when you go back to it what the site's about and what you have to do when you get there. So let's just hop over to Google here, and I have a few sites, so I'm just going to copy one. So what you're going to do is you're just going to highlight the title, and I'm going to copy that, come back over to the spreadsheet, and you're just going to paste it in down here. So we pasted in that, and we're going to copy in the URL as well. Okay, so just go back here, we'll paste that in. So as you can see, and we'll say that it's just say it's a blog. They were just a random search I performed. Actually, it wasn't a specific query that I had put in. So we're going to say that no, it hasn't been posted to yet. So now, basically, I've copied a whole bunch. You can see here. I just put one or two in, and I copied them down just to show what it would look like once you got it filled up with some of your data. So there's a few things up top you're going to have to put in. The first one being the number of links that you plan to build and the project duration. So just for this example, I've thrown in 200 links. You want to build 200 links in 90 days, and the start date I put as the 10th of January. So just for the record, today is January 21st. So I'm just going to say that that was started in the past, and this has been going for a while. So now we're going to have a look and see what happens. So what it does is going to calculate, alright, if there's 200 links and you have 90 days to build them, that's a little over 2 links a day on average. So it's basically going to spread those links out over a couple of maybe 2 one day, 3 the next, and it's just a calculation. So it's just going to spread it evenly, basically. So you say the date to post. You see that column up here. That's the date you're to go to the site and place the link. The whole point of this is to keep you on schedule, because there's no sense of going out and finding all these great sources, but you never really get around to putting your link on them. And that's kind of where a lot of people fall down. And I admit that's why I came up with this sheet, because I would do the same thing. So you can see down here all the dates. And anything highlighted in yellow means it's a date that has gone by, or a date in the past. These light green dates are dates that are occurring this week. So as you can see, January 21st is today, and it goes out to January 26th. Just for instance, so today I was due to place 2 links, and I've marked down yes, I've placed them. And when I put a yes there, it's going to show a check mark beside the link. So as you can see, the status here, if for some reason you go to the site and you're not able to place the link, or you realize it's not a site you want to even place the link, then basically all you do is you put an N in there for no, the link hasn't been placed, and you'll see that over here this is an X now. I'm just going to change this to a Y, and you can see that was a check mark. I put it back to an N, and it's an X. So you can just have a quick scan, and this will show you which sites you haven't posted in already. So that brings me to my next point, where if there's an X, it may mean that you skipped it. It may mean that you skipped a day and didn't do it, or it may mean that you got there and just didn't want to place the link for whatever reason. Maybe you've seen more about the site, maybe you weren't able to, maybe you're waiting on a response or something. Anyways, that's what the comments is for. So let's just say waiting for reply from webmaster or something. It can be whatever the situation is. Basically, that is the whole spreadsheet. You just fill it out, go along. If you even only come into it once a week, it would still show you all of the links that you had to place. Maybe if you came in on, let's just say, the 26th. So let's say on today's 21st. I don't come back into this again until the 26th. What I'm going to see is all these are going to be highlighted in yellow to show their dates in the past. They're going to have X's, meaning that I haven't posted my link. So that means to me, okay, this is the work I've got left to do. All the ones with the X's here and are highlighted yellow, I need to post to. So like I say, that's why it's a good idea to add a comment in here, because you could come back and if you see an X there and you go to the site again and then you realize, oh, I didn't want to place that on there. It was just a waste of time. So that's really why commenting is good, because from day to day or week to week, you may not remember what you had done in the past. So anything with an X that you don't plan to post to, or you have to wait for something, you should comment on. Otherwise, you will try to, when you go in the next time, go back and place those links. The goal is to get all of this column into green check marks, obviously. So that's all I really have on the operation of the spreadsheet. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. So that's basically all I wanted to show you for this one, was the actual method of searching out your competitors' backlinks. And you can repeat this one over and over for as many sites as you want. Just because they're not listed at the top of Google doesn't mean they don't have some really good places that you didn't think of, or none of the other sites thought of, for getting their links. So this one's pretty much endless. You might want to start with the first page results at first, and then after you get all of those, you can expand into the other pages. Alright, so that's all we have for Module 4, and I'll see you in Module 5.